Yo everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a review and showing you some swatches of the new-ish Stila Shimmer Glow liquid eyeshadows. So these are the follow-on from the very popular Glitter and Glow liquid eyeshadows. So those ones are obviously glitter and these ones are shimmer. It's all in the name. And I have got 6 to show you, 3 which are full size and these tiny ones which I actually got in one of their Christmas sets when they released them in the UK. Obviously in the US you've got loads more and you had these ages ago. So this video is for my UK peeps and some of my US peeps, because according to my analytics I actually have more viewers in the US than the UK. Hey! So anyway, so these came out as part of the spring collection in full size in the UK finally. And as I said, because I had tried 3 of the smaller travel size, deluxe size, whatever they're called, versions, I was happy to then go and pick up a couple more. I actually wanted more, but they are obviously not cheap. These retail in at £23 each. There goes £123 on the floor. But then Stila is not known for compromising on quality when it comes to price. So even though they charge £23 for something like this, I'm happy to pay it because I know that Stila is an excellent quality brand. Now, let me just read to you what these claim to do from their website. So, glisten and gleam with Stila's new Shimmer and Glow liquid eyeshadow. Rich, beautiful colour with a high shimmer sheen minus the glitter. The pearl-packed translucent base offers versatile wear. Apply a sheer layer for the day or an added layer for nighttime drama. A truly unique formula, over 40% water, gives a barely there refreshing feel and smooth colour laydown. The non-tacky, non-transfer adhesive base means minimal fallout, no primer needed. I agree with all of their claims 100%. It is exactly as they describe it. Pearl-packed translucent base. So, and it's a very watery feel to it, very similar to how the Glitter and Glows are. 1 layer, you get a very sheer coverage. 2 layers, you get a more intense coverage. I don't feel that you need to go over 2 layers. I never go for soft coverage. What does that even mean? You know me, guys. You know that I'm always full on intense. I'm actually wearing one of the Glitter and Glows on the centre of my lid. I think it's called Freedom. No, this is Freedom. It's called Wanderlust. That's one of their new Glitter and Glows. Anyway, I digress. Non-tacky, yep. Non-transfer. Minimal fallout, yep. Completely agree with that. And yeah, I agree with every single point that they make. It's an excellent product. For those of you out there that like your metallic eyeshadows but don't necessarily like glitter, this is similar to that but a different type of product. Obviously in terms of it being more liquidy, and it's not in an eyeshadow powder form, it's in a liquid form. Now, like I said, yes, 1 layer you need to get sheer coverage, and what I then tend to do is I tend to use a flat brush to move it around to where I want it to get an even coverage. Because the only thing that I would say is that because it is in a liquid form, but it's not runny liquid, it will come out thicker in certain areas and sheerer in other areas. And yes, you can use the brush to move it around, but what I find is then whatever extra product is on the brush will also then get added to your lid, and you may end up with more than you actually need. So what I find is to apply a tiny bit to the lid, use a brush to move the actual shadow around, see what it looks like. If you want to add a little bit more, then you can go in again and move it around, and it looks absolutely beautiful. It gives a beautiful metallic sheen to the lid. It's not glittery, but I would still say there's a hint of very finely milled glitter in there. But these are absolutely excellent, and I love them as an alternative wear to glitter. So overall, I give these a 10 out of 10. I think they're amazing. The range is absolutely huge. There's so many different types of shades to choose from. One of the ones that I've got here, which is called Freedom, is limited edition, so I just thought I'd mention that. And according to their website, there are some other ones, but I'm looking at their US website, so I'm not really going to say what is. It says also this other one, Boeme, is limited edition, so I got that as well, but I don't know if that's limited edition in the UK. But either way, you will have to obviously check yourselves. Well, actually, just from looking at their website, all 3 of the ones that I bought here are limited edition. So is Carefree. I don't know if that's the same in the UK, because as far as I know, in the UK it's only Freedom that is limited edition. But anyway, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you swatches, and what I will do is, as I have done in the past with similar products like this, I will do one layer on my hand, let it dry, and show you what that looks like, and then I will show you another layer just so that you can see it at its full intensity. To remove it, you need just a normal makeup wipe, whatever you use to remove your makeup normally. There is no issue with this coming off. I don't find that it transfers throughout the day. If you're going to rub your hand across your eye, of course you're going to end up with everything on your hand. But it's not to say that if you accidentally brush it, or a whole load of it, it's going to come off, you know. It's very, very good, and it sticks to the eyes beautifully. These are also a nice alternative, as their website says, to go from a daytime to nighttime look. If you're at work and you want to wear one of these shades, for example, Kitten, which is obviously their most famous shade, you can apply a little bit to your lid, just kind of move it around, voila, you can go to work without it being too full on and too intense. Comes to the evening, whip it out your handbag again, put a little bit more on to give it a bit more of a oomph, a bit more of a glam, and you're ready to go. As with the Glitter and Glow, it's got the similar doe foot applicator, which is flat on one side and a little bit more narrow on the other, and it makes it very easy to apply. So this first one here is called Twig, and this is what it looks like with one layer. It's a gorgeous warm chestnut brown shade. Look at that. You would not really even need to go in with 2 layers with this one. But personally I do, because once I apply it and move it around with a brush, it shears it out. Don't forget that I'm doing it directly from the actual applicator itself. And then this is what it looks like with 2 layers. You can't, like I said, you almost can't tell the difference. Not with this shade anyway, as it's very rich in colour. This shade is called Grace. I know this is one shade that will be really popular with people. It's a taupey colour with like a hint of rose to it. Really, really pretty, very wearable shade. And then this is how it looks with 2 layers. Can you see how it is? It's almost foiled. Such a gorgeous colour. And this is, of course, the world famous Kitten shade. And this is how it looks with 1 layer. Beautiful nudie pink shade that we all love. I am a big fan of Kitten myself. And then this is how it looks with 2 layers. This shade is called Boeme. And this one is a gorgeous pale lilac shade. And this is just 1 layer. And then this is how it looks with 2 layers. This shade is called Carefree. And then this shade is a beautiful pinky coral shade. But I'm not sure how much you can see. It's quite sheer, especially compared to all the rest of them. So this is one that you would definitely have to layer. And this is how it looks with 2 layers. And then this is the shade called Freedom. This one is a gorgeous pale aqua shade. But I definitely find that if you're wearing blue, it looks more blue. If you're wearing green, it looks more green. It's one of those ones that bounces off your clothes. If you can see that this one is also fairly sheer. And having worn it myself, I did have to layer it twice so that I could, to make sure that you could not see my skin tone through it. And then this is how it looks with 2 layers. So that's it for the swatches. Look at how pretty they are though, seriously. Like, I genuinely love them. And I'm just touching the first one, which is dry because the rest are still slightly tacky. It comes off a little bit, but that's because I'm rubbing it with my finger quite hard. So the staying power is excellent, especially compared to normal metallic eyeshadows. So as you can see, they're a very metallic, very high shine, almost foiled like. And they just look absolutely stunning. And I think, in my opinion, I'm just assuming here, that the reason why Freedom, Boeme and Carefree are limited edition is because it is the spring collection release. And those are very spring-like colours, you know, like a coral, an aqua shade, and then a pale lilac shade. Very pastel kind of soft tone colours. So I'm assuming that's the reason why they are limited edition, whereas the others are permanent. By all means, look into them, see what you think, go in stores, swatch them. They're not going anywhere for a little while. And yeah, so that's it really. What else can I say? On my lips today I'm wearing Huda Beauty's Cheerleader liquid lipstick. And let me show you my top because I love it so much. I just had to show it to you. It's from Zara. Oh my god, look, it's Snow White. You guys know I'm Disney obsessed. just thought I'd share that little bit with you guys. So that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know below in the comments if you are planning to get any of these or if you have already, because obviously they've been out for a little while now. Yeah, so that's it. So I will see you all in the next video. Bye.